What's up, everybody? Jackson here today with my little brother Chubbz.
Hello, everyone.
Today we're going to be talking about an article we read on PCGamer that made our heads hurt. Now, here's a common argument in defense of microtransactions, loot boxes. Almost always it's just cosmetic. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't affect anything.
It doesn't affect the gameplay. Well, now we have entire news articles written about games specifically about their microtransactions. So I'd say it's affecting the course of games. I've said it before. I'll say it again. And I don't care. I'm feeling like I'm starting to be derivative because we just keep saying the same shit. And to us, like, it feels dumb that, like, people haven't woke up to this yet. Right? Like, I personally, it perplexes me that people can still defend loot boxes. That people can still defend microtransactions since they're cosmetic only. When we live now, all these many years later after Overwatch has come out, Destiny released theirs, all of these companies, like, basically day one after that started to fucking have microtransactions. Some of them pay to win. Some of them fucking,
but going all the way back, they've been around for a long time. CSGO, Team Fortress on PC, there's lots of games that have these in-game microtransactions. And so this has not just been an argument that is recent, it's one that's been formed for a long time.
And there's these companies like Metal Gear Solid 5, and I could be wrong with this, but I was under the impression and I never did the online mode when I played that game. But from what I understood, the online mode was like you assaulted other people's bases, mother bases, and they had to defend it. And they actually sold some sort of security, something that would help you get a boost and give your mother base a boost.
That would make it better, have you
make it harder, and make it harder for them to take your base. Right. I don't know if that's the way it works, but from what I've fucking gathered, that long time ago when there was the Diamond Dog bucks or whatever the fuck it was. That was the real thing, is it's like, these are fucking pay to win. Then you have games like Overwatch, and they're like, these are just cosmetic. They don't matter. These are okay. These are okay. Defended by the Overwatch community, defended by the same people who would come out later against loot boxes in other games, like Battlefront 2. People who would come out against loot boxes in all sorts of games, since they're everywhere now.
Oh, yeah.
But you defended the ones in Overwatch as being simply cosmetic, so they don't matter. Well, now we have Fortnite selling $20 skins. And we have poor old who wrote this. I was fucking, when I first saw this article's headline, I was like, this was written by fucking Andy Chalk, wasn't it? But it wasn't. This is written by James Davenport on PCGamer. I can't stop buying $20 Fortnite skins. Help me.
Subtitled, help me.
If you can't stop buying $20 skins, like, first of all, wow. Okay, now here's the thing. They're giving away a Battle Royale for free. They can charge whatever they want for the bonus shit to try to make their nut back, right? But the thing is, this Battle Royale isn't free. It was bought and paid for by the people who bought into the fucking starting program, which was a PvE, experience, you versus the storm, defend, blah, blah, all of that. That's the PvE content in the game was up for sale before Battle Royale went free. So whatever money they made off of that sustained the development of the fucking Battle Royale mode, which is now the most popular form of it. So the game was never free. They don't need to charge $20 per fucking skin. Okay? I know that's going to be the argument here from fucking the Fortnite players and the people who defend these fucking skins. $20 is not the price needed. Now, is it cool that they're not burying them behind RNG? Yeah, it's cool, but do they still have to fucking sell them for $20? Is that what we have to look forward to from these companies if they do it in an honest way and let you pick your skins?
Right.
You know what I mean? Are we gonna see $20 fucking prices for goddamn cosmetics? Since they can't...
Since they can't lock them behind a loot box gambling system.
And that's the thing, is they've already done that with the PvE content. Like, the PvE content progression is 100% locked behind loot boxes. That's what it's, you can level your skill tree, you can gain, things there by getting the XP and, like, logging in daily and collecting your research tech points or whatever the fuck it is.
Right.
But at the end of the day, like, your character progression, if you want to unlock new characters at a higher rarity, that's behind a loot box. You want it, like, it's all behind loot boxes pretty much. Like, all the parts of the game that actually, you want a new weapon, you want a new plan to build the new weapons that you can have that will break, that you'll have to build again and again and again. Oh, well, that's locked behind a fucking loot box. Okay? So, Fortnite, Epic, while they're suing 14-year-old kids for cheating, 14-year-old kid is getting sued by Epic. You big dickheads.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm sorry. I'm not going to try to understand what this kid may or may not have done. He's 14 years old.
14. Legal action against him?
He's a kid.
Dragging him in
He's
court?
a kid. Did no one over there at Epic Games ever make a stupid fucking mistake when they were a kid?
And it's not like the kid murdered anybody.
You're suing
It's
him.
for cheating?
You're suing him. Yeah, it's for cheating. And I don't know the specifics of it, but I know that, like, the mother was like, you can't fucking sue him because he's entered into the contract as a child, and they're citing fucking precedences that says it doesn't matter, blah, blah, blah. They're fucking doing this hard. They're pushing this hard, right? So these fucking people, with their $40 fucking early access game that's still $40, that they're still selling for $40, with loot boxes that can be purchased by people, mostly kids since they're fucking piñatas,
Yeah.
right? And it's like a card game.
The most colorful fucking...
Collect a card, and that means you have a hero that you can play with in-game. Okay, whatever. This fucking game, they're selling $20 skins. You come to me and you tell me that they need to sell $20 skins. I'm going to tell you, no, they don't. They 100% don't need to sell these for $20. They could sell these for $5. The reason they're selling them for $20 is because they're only cosmetic, they won't affect the game, and they know that they can charge $20 because it's the most watched game on Twitch right now. It's one of the most played games in the world right now, right? So I'm supposed to be forgiving of this when it's a single fucking game mode. The PvE content that I spent $40 fucking on is now getting a back seat to this fucking one game mode and these fucking cosmetic items that don't matter. You think they're gonna be adding meaningful shit to the PvE? You know, do you think they give a shit? They're making $20 a skin in the fucking Battle Royale mode. What is their incentive to ever touch the fucking story mode again?
Exactly.
Right? So you know what? And this is the thing. I've had Epic's back on several occasions. I've praised them as a company. I praised them with like Paragon. What they did there, how they gave refunds out. This isn't a company that's fucking like been fucked up, but they're starting to get that way. And it goes back to a comment I saw on what the fuck happened to Blizzard Entertainment. It's a comment, I can't remember who left it, but it was like, I read it and I was like, it counteracted all the negative shit that I was seeing, all the fucking downvotes on my video, all the people coming out and just, you're a fucking bitch, blah, 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 Blizzard's fine, Overwatch is a great fucking game, it's a fucking amazing experience, if you don't see that, you know, maybe I'm just the old fucking man at the party who doesn't understand why smoking hookah is all of a sudden fucking so cool, alright? Maybe that's the case, maybe, I don't like to think that that is, I think it's that I'm a gamer with a certain sort of taste, and it's definitely that that is not my taste. A single game mode that boils down to hide and seek and hope you get a weapon that's usable, hope you can, you know, mine enough materials to build a base quick enough to defend yourself against the other guy who's also going to be doing it. I see the variety there, I see the appeal, but to me personally, it's not a game that I would go over and just like fucking come out of my mind for. But for some reason it is. This game is 100% the most popular game right now. Battle Royale. We're seeing fucking Black Ops 4 say we're not doing a fucking story campaign. We're doing a Battle Royale mode instead. Alright? So all of these, like, this is why I've praised Epic, but now that I'm seeing what they're doing, how they're taking the one that they sold people, like the game mode that they sold people, 100%, $40, early access, eventually it's going to be free to play. I appreciate the transparency. Alright? I do. I honestly do. But they're taking all of their focus now and they're putting it into Battle Royale fucking modes because James Davenport at PCGamer, PC casual motherfucker.
Fucking journalists. Let's just call them what they are.
Oh my
I have
God.
never...
$20 for... He can't stop buying them.
He just can't.
So if this is a grown-ass man who works for a fucking publication who's sitting here in this article, which we will get to the language he uses, where he's promoting these skins, he's selling these skins for Epic, alright? We get to that point, I can't fucking understand how anyone could say cosmetics don't matter. How they won't affect the course of gameplay, right? They're gonna affect the course of Fortnite. Watch it.
Oh yeah.
Watch it. Battle Royale will be the focus because that's where the cosmetics that don't affect gameplay are being sold.
If they do anything with the story, they'll release it for free, like they promised. And if they add anything, it'll be shallow. And most of the focus will all shift to the free-to-play Battle Royale mode.
Well, I honestly don't know if they've even added anything, what they plan to add. I stopped playing that game months and months ago when I realized what it was. Right. That it was a mobile game with a very fun gameplay loop involved, but 99% of everything I was doing was checking little fucking tabs. The menu is all over the place. The focus was heavily put on that at a certain point where it was like, okay, we have the gameplay loop. You go out, you scavenge, you go, you defend the point, you can build a fort, you know, like that's the game. Now let's build the rest of the game. And instead of being like, okay, well, how can we spice that up? How can we add some flavor to this? What else can we do? And which they have the money to do. The Epic Games has the money to do basically whatever the fuck they want. Instead of that, it was, okay, let's add 30 fucking menu screens, 30 things in between matches that you have to do. Let's add like a cumulative experience that you just gain every day. But if you don't come in every day, you're not going to be able to use it because it's going to cap off. So you're wasting days if you don't log on. And let's put these these psychological fucking tactics in there to try to fucking drive player retention up by turning these people into addicts. By having all these things that make you think about our game. Not things like Monster Hunter that, you know, every 2 or 3 or 4 weeks or even a month, 2 months, there's something that you can log in, play for a few days, you get like new set of armor, new weapons maybe, fucking then you're done. Okay, now you step away from the game. But it's incentivizing you come back, but not in a way that's fucking dumb. Right. You know what I mean? And not to say there aren't those things, like you get the Argosy that comes into port in Monster Hunter. You get like your Palicos, the Tail Rider Safari.
Right, but as far as like the game progression, it's not stunting you. There is no experience cap for you to level up. There's no ability tree where you know, okay, after a certain amount of time playing this game, I'm done.
Yeah, I will have unlocked everything.
Yeah, I can't. All right, well, I've hit my cap of experience. Okay, I can't do it anymore.
And so that's the thing about it bridges the line from like an RPG style thing, which I would say was what Monster Hunter is. Like, you know, you have the Argosy coming to port, you can spend research points to get items you can make gold with. There's these things, you have the Palico Tail Rider Safari that you can send out that will bring you back materials you can either use for crafting or you can use to sell. It's the sort of thing that's more of like an RPG-esque thing to the mobile phone.
Right.
Where it's like, log in. This is an RPG. Like, Clash of Clans is an RPG. Yeah. You build your town. You do this. And it's set up in a way that it's making you log in every day or you don't progress.
And those mobile apps will even send you notifications. Like, they notice you haven't logged on. Yeah. And they'll be like, oh, you need to log on.
They'll tell you on your phone, like, hey, your village is getting fucked up. You better get online.
You need your daily rewards. Get your logins.
And that's the thing. Like, I'm not against login rewards. I'm not against that. But when it's set up in a way in Fortnite, where it's this entire fucking structure that's clearly there to get people addicted. And then I read articles about, I can't stop buying $20 Fortnite skins.
And they're writing this, and James Davenport is an addict. He writes this like he's an addict.
Well, the funniest thing is when you look at what else he's written, it's all Fortnite shit. Fortnite Season 4, everything we know so far. I can't stop buying $20 Fortnite skins. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds versus Fortnite. Which one is right for you? UFO shapes have appeared in Fortnite. Sign says comet could hit tomorrow. Ninja held a Fortnite competition in Vegas, but underdog players stole the show. And that, it's just... what we want from Borderlands 3, which wasn't even written by him. But Fortnite review. Strip Fortnite is the latest in lazy exploitation on YouTube. Fortnite's new replay tool is already producing gold. Portable fort sprouting grenades are coming to Fortnite. Watch this Fortnite player rocket ride across the whole map. Fortnite's new Raven skin and glider finally make it edgy enough for the cool kids.
And it's just on and on.
On and on it goes with the fucking Fortnite bullshit, right?
Because these journalists, video game journalists, they should be called specific game journalists.
And this is where you get into like, okay, so is he writing these articles in a way that's so favorable to Epic, so favorable to these microtransactions? Like literally, like we're gonna skip ahead. I'll have a link to this below. Go ahead and read it, but just listen to how he describes the Raven. This is the Raven skin in Fortnite Battle Royale. It's a $20 skin. $20 skin. The Raven is another recent purchase from yours truly. Fortnite's cheeky attempt at 1999 era edginess. Think The Crow, duh, Spawn, and a little Xur for you Lapsed Destiny fans. Spawn is not edgy, you fucking idiot. He's not trying to be edgy. What is this? That pissed me off. I'm sorry, when I read that, I love Spawn. I'm not gonna hide that. Like, of all things from my childhood that I still love, that still hold up, Todd McFarlane's Spawn is one of them. And it's not edgy, it's not anything like that. It's a complicated tale questioning the dynamics between heaven and hell, and, you know, him who's caught in the middle of it.
A constant struggle of a man who's been to hell, come back, and is still fighting the battle
seeking
between
redemption.
good and evil.
Yeah, but then he's
himself.
still, yeah, but then he's still, like, as it progresses, you start to see, like, this moral dilemma. Like, it plays it off like, is heaven even the good guys at this point? And it's Diablo-esque in a way. And it's not edgy. It's not fucking, dude, just leave fucking Spawn out of your fucking fluff articles for Epic's $20 skins, please. Please. Leave Spawn alone. Ugh.
And I like how he
and a little Xur for you Lapsed Destiny fans.
Like he lumps them all three together, like the Crow, Spawn, and Xur.
What does that even mean, Lapsed Destiny fans? They want to play as Xur in Fortnite because they don't like Destiny, because they're Lapsed Destiny fans?
Yeah, so
are they not just fans of Destiny that see that it's garbage now and that what it could have been, and maybe they always were fans of Destiny because of what it could have been and not for what it was? And maybe all the psychological game design maybe tricked them into thinking a game with so much fucking nothing had a lot of fucking depth? I don't know, but that's another stupid thing. Like, it's Xur. It's Xur.
Yeah, come on.
All the picture pop up on screen of this fucking thing. It's just, dude, this fucking guy. But anyway, so he's just like coming all over the skin. The Raven is the embodiment of an 8th grader's idea of unbearable inner turmoil in human form. Now a new generation of hormonal preteens can channel their angst through the most popular game among their peers. I didn't have to beg my mom for the V-Bucks, so I don't think I've truly earned the Raven, but I'm happy it exists. A no-brainer solidarity purchase.
Wow.
So do you guys see the type of language he's using? So that's the question. When we get into it, when he's clearly like just humping this game's microtransactions, fluffing them up for anyone reading this article, validating all these idiots who are spending $20 on fucking skins.
This guy shouldn't...
On skins.
He should not be working for a publication. He should be writing his own shitty blog on his own time.
Yeah. But here's the thing. Okay, so is this a cause and effect? Like, okay, so here's the question. Is this because this game has reached this huge level of popularity, or is he just wanting to get in good with Epic because it is reached, or is he addicted to it also? Or like, and who at PCGamer is like, go ahead, put this out there. Like, this reads like an advertisement for these skins. A well thought out and constructed. I mean, I'm not going to say the guy's a bad writer, right? The way he's writing infuriates me because of how well he's like portraying this. And is he justifying it because he truly bought it and he feels like kind of dirty about it? Or is he doing it so that everyone who feels that way, because he feels that way, you know, can also get some vindication? Like, it's okay, man. This is a cool fucking skin. I mean, it's got the angst. It's got, you know, Spawn and Crow and Xur type fucking feel to it.
Embodiment of an 8th grader's
like,
idea.
Really? The Crow,
8th graders,
Spawn, and Xur. Wow, dude.
But that's the thing about this guy, is he's just... I couldn't even make it to that point. I read about the fish skin. So I read from the top all the way down to the fish skin. After that point, I was done. Because I knew that this was not an objective journalist. This isn't a guy who is actually trying to get the information out to the people. This is a guy who is literally talking about how much he loves skins, while also either whether it's complaining or if it's, you know, wisecracky jokes. It doesn't matter. It's all under the outline of, I'm broke, I need new clothes, I have one pair of jeans and a black t-shirt, but I can't stop spending hundreds of dollars in Fortnite because I love how the game is. I lose 90% of my fucking matches because I'm a scrub, but I look awesome. And the guy kicking my ass, oh, he doesn't have a skin. He's the scrub. He's a no-skin fucking scrub. He's actually playing the game.
And that's the thing, this next part that I'm going to jump to in the article. Next in line is the inverse of fashion. A subversive response to aesthetic and taste. What? What if people think that the default skins on the characters looks better than your stupid fucking edgy Zer skin, bro? Does that mean that they're dumb?
That you're comparing to what an 8th grader would come up with.
They don't have taste. They don't have taste. Foregoing skins, even those you own, has become a mark of sorts. Dubbed no skin by the community at large, what was an easy way to ID inexperienced or frugal players has become camouflage for the best out there. Spotting a no skin on the horizon could mean you're about to 1v1 a mobile player, but it could also signal death. The Twitch streamer is marching upstairs of stone and fire to take you home. Wow! Death, the Twitch streamer. Is there a Twitch streamer named Death? Okay. Is marching upstairs of stone and fire to take you home. Okay. You are displaying far too much passion in this article for me to ever not think that you aren't serious. So I'm assuming that this is seriously a problem that he has. That he has nothing better to spend his money on than skins in a video game where he loses 90% of the matches. No skins might fly in the face of fashion, but they represent a unified movement based on looks.
A unified movement?
Cosmetics don't affect video games.
They don't affect the game.
They don't affect gameplay. They don't affect games at all. Cosmetics have no effect on gameplay.
And at this point, if it's a no skin, you don't know if it's gonna be an inexperienced player or somebody who's gonna whoop your fucking ass.
This article's fucking stupid, but it goes into a deeper problem. This is like hearing all of those people in unison, because that's seriously what it is. If you go through this article, you see that it's like, I shouldn't be spending money on these. I shouldn't. But I am, and here's why. And then he romanticizes the fuck out of the skins, alright? And looking good is easy with the quality of Fortnite's clothes. Playful and sharp, the skins are irreverent exercises in whatever the fuck the designers feel like that day. Unlike Overwatch, they don't need to say a damn thing about the character, because everyone starts as a nobody in Fortnite. What you wear determines that. Cosmetics don't affect gameplay, but what you wear determines who you are in the Fortnite. Game. What? So this is like glimpsing into the mind of these addicts who are addicted to this. And the thing about it is that this is exactly what they're being programmed to think. A commenter, Gunter, I'm sorry if I can't remember your first name, but it was an awesome comment. It was like, what they're doing, they don't give a fuck that we're pissed.
No.
They don't fucking care that anyone out there may be pissed about this, because they're the top streamed game, they're the top watched game. Overwatch has its esports fucking going strong. It's making tons of money off of loot boxes. All of these games are making tons of money off loot boxes, okay? They don't fucking care about us, because what they're trying to do, Jax, is they're trying to convince this younger generation that this is what games are. Right? And then at some point, we'll just be the old men in the corner of the room fucking screaming about shit that everyone will be like, oh, crazy old fuck, he doesn't know what he's talking about. This is just the way it is. And I've heard this from younger people. I've heard it from people older than me. Dude, it's just the way it is. I mean, it's like season passes. They were at first, it was just whatever. Now it's standard practice. They just, you know a game's coming out, and if it comes out, it's gonna have DLC. It's gonna have a day one season pass that is pretty much an unlockable code to unlock content that's already on your game. That's just standard practice now. It's just to be expected. No need to get pissed off about that. That's just the reality, right? Now the reality is, oh, well, when they come out, they're gonna have loot boxes, they're gonna have microtransactions, but don't worry, it's only cosmetic. I mean, it's only cosmetic. As long as it's not pay to win, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Those are okay. Those are okay. Those are standard practice now. And that's what they're doing. They're boiling the water. That's why Overwatch is so fucking harmful. All right? Because it was the first to come out that was mainstreamed and popularized and defended by big people, big names. People, it was like Total Biscuit. I was talking to Nito about it. Nito's like, you really haven't listened to anything from him? I'm like, dude, here's the thing. When I was discovering YouTubers that I was starting to connect with, I was like, I found out Jim Sterling. And I was watching some Jim Sterling videos. And I really liked the way he talked. I liked the way he represented it. I never felt like he was being disingenuous in any way. I always felt like he was detaching himself from whatever it was he was talking about. And he was viewing the reality of the situation. There was a video he did on Overwatch. I later found out Total Biscuit got upset about it. I watched whatever this rant was of Total Biscuit. I can't even remember. It's been so long. Where he's going off, defending fucking microtransactions in Overwatch. They don't matter. These loot boxes are fine because it's only cosmetic. You get them through organically through gameplay. Nothing wrong. Nothing to see here. Okay? That was the moment I never would give a fuck what Total Biscuit said again. I'm sorry that I'm that type of person. But if you have products up for sale in a Blizzard game, and you come out and you tell me that loot boxes in a T-rated, fucking heavily sexualized, heavily fucking targeted towards a younger audience with microtransaction loot boxes up for fucking sale in a $60 AAA price game, and you have products for sale in one of that company's fucking games, well, no wonder you're defending them. No wonder you're trying to keep that relationship tight, Total Biscuit. You got money on the fucking line. And when it becomes about money, I don't trust you any more than I do anyone fucking else. That it's all about the money. Because if it's all about the money, then you're not going to say something hurtful to damage that income. You're not going to say something that may be controversial, that will go against the grain, to counteract, to fuck with that income.
And some of these people...
So you may have, and he may have great opinions. This is what I told Nito. I said, he may have great opinions on certain things. He may fucking be in the right 90% of the time. But that one little fucking minute in time, when he felt like it was okay to defend the Overwatch microtransactions that have boiled us to this point where it's fine if it's cosmetic only. It's fine. $20 skins in Fortnite. It's fine. You're nobody in Fortnite. You're determined by your $20 skin. That's how you're determined on who you are. You want to be a fish floating in a fucking globe, you know, commandeering a human body? That's who you are now for $20. But that's fine because it's cosmetic only and it's not going to affect games. If you can't see how loot boxes and these microtransactions have affected games to this point in time, you're blind or just stupid. All right? You want to defend those? You want to attack someone who's being honest and genuine about those? Fuck you. Fuck your opinion. Fuck everything you stand for. Sorry. I'm sorry that I'm not fucking sorry. I don't give a fuck about Total Biscuit.
Well, that's the thing, is you cannot... Alright, so the thing about Total Biscuit and that whole ordeal, he's defending these things by a company who he is, a commentator for StarCraft 2?
Yeah, he's got skins up for sale or something up for sale in StarCraft 2. He's a big name over on Steam, curator. He's a big name.
So either one of two things occurs, okay? Either he really genuinely cannot be objective about the subject. He is emotionally loving the game, too emotionally involved with the company as well as how they do things. They've taken him and made him a commentator for StarCraft 2.
Yeah, so he's emotionally attached to the shit.
Or he has no spine because we see what happened to Angry Joe when his mild criticisms of Destiny 1. You're blacklisted now.
Yeah, he's not allowed back. Yeah.
These companies will favor people who fluff them up.
Oh, yeah.
And then if you don't, if you're critical and you're like offering some shit that can actually make it better, they're like, fuck you. You don't understand our creative decision.
Yeah. So it's like this is a fucking game that is copied by a free-to-play video game studio. Hi-Rez makes Paladins. It's the same game, right? And it's a game that copied already off of a game that was on the PC. It's a game that copied a game that was making a lot of money off of microtransactions that ships with day one loot boxes in a $60 priced game. Let's defend that. And I'm just not going to respect you, bro, because that's where we get to this point where we have fucking trailers, dedicated trailers for games releasing new microtransactions, releasing new skins. We have articles all about fucking skins, all about these beautiful skins and why I bought them. And honestly, I'm going to defend my purchase and romanticize this fucking goddamn skin during the course of for days of words. This is my day job. My day job is to defend my dumbass purchases.
And to write nothing.
I want your problems, bro. Give me your fucking problems.
Right?
You don't need help, dude. You need a kick to the balls. All right? You don't need help. If you don't think that there's nothing wrong with spending $20, that is the fucking third of the price of a brand new title. Half of the price if you're smart and you wait and sit on a sale, right? Half the fucking price of a brand new title, dude. Half the price. Sometimes the price of a game. I got fucking Grim Dawn for $10. I've got almost 200 hours in that game, right? If you don't see the problem with spending $20 on skins to the point where you're like, oh, I just, fuck it. I don't need that money. I like the way I look in this game that I lose 90% of the matches in. Yeah. If that's your problem, give me your problems, dude. I'll solve them for you. Stop being a fucking idiot. There you fucking go. Problem solved, James. Don't be a dumbass. Don't be a fucking dumbass that spends $20 on digital air. On digital fluff.
Maybe try writing about something else.
No, it's PCGamer. This is like, you read any article for Destiny.
Well, yeah.
Destiny 2 on PCGamer nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
You know what PCGamer is now.
Well, I swear, these journalist companies, these publications, they're hiring people and they're giving them a game and they're saying, you play nothing but that game. You buy microtransactions from that game, you buy skins from that game, and you write about nothing but that game.
Or it's genuinely because it is such a popular game. He is hugely addicted to it. He feels the need to write these articles romanticizing these skins to defend his purchase that he knows. You know it's dumb, bro. You know it's dumb. You do. Anyone spending all this money on skins, you know it's dumb, right? There's hundreds of thousands of years of fucking human evolution. You know it's dumb. Okay? I can't be the only person with that sort of common sense that I'm spending $20 fucking dollars. That is like, you could have a meal for 3 days. You could feed your fucking family for 3 days. All right? You're spending that on a fucking skin. Digital air, fluff, nothing. You know there's a problem. All right? And when it gets to the point where we're getting games where they're putting the focus heavily on single modes, addictive gameplay, instant action, instant fucking, satisfaction. Oh, and loot boxes. And skins. For sale. That's the focus of it. So you can look cool while you do the same shit that you've done for the last 200 hours. You can look cool now, though.
Killing people is secondary, but looking good is everything.
Looking good tells other people who you are. Because you're a nobody in Fortnite.
Yeah, everybody is
nobody. Until you buy a $20 skin. Don't you know that, kids? Don't you know that? Oh, you can't talk your parents into giving you $20 fucking dollars for a skin? You're fucking nobody, kid.
You're a no-skin.
You're a fucking no-skin noob. It's fucking dumb, dude. It's fucking stupid. And that's why I wanted to do this video, because I still get it. I still get the fucking cosmetic-only argument. I get it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting it all the time. I'm fucking sick of it. Stop lying to yourselves. Stop lying. Because someday you're going to wake up and any sort of game that you ever played outside of these individual modes with microtransaction, heavy fucking skins, loot boxes, whatever, they don't exist anymore. Or you have to look really hard to find them. And everything is this fucking like in-your-face, simple gameplay loop. Things that indie companies are doing, selling for fucking cheap as fuck. And they're doing it better. Right? Things that are being done better, things that are being giving away for free, things that by companies that are actually listening to their fans, right? That sort of shit disappears. And it's all Overwatches and it's all fucking Destinies and that, there's nothing wrong with that, right? You don't see a problem with that? Well, I think if you didn't see a problem with that, you're probably not here anymore.
Yeah.
We probably lost you along the way.
You quit listening.
Everyone who's still listening, the best thing I could say is take your fucking money and do exactly the opposite of dumbass James here. Take it and give that $20 to an indie company that's giving you a game that'll last you hundreds of hours. Give it to a fucking game that's gonna fucking, you know, should play games that do that.
Fuck, I mean, if you feel you need some new clothes, $20 can get you a shitload of clothes.
Just don't spend fucking $20 on skins, because that's sending a very clear message to this industry that cosmetics definitely matter to people. They are definitely a huge portion of what people are looking for in games, especially when they're hidden behind a randomized fucking Skinner box. That's it for me, Jax
Chubbz.
Till next time, keep up the fight, stay fucking awesome. Sorry if I'm appearing to be derivative, I don't mean to, but god damn it, it's just in my face all the time. Here's a fucking article about skins. Here's an article about microtransactions. Here's an argument. It's only cosmetic, it doesn't matter, it doesn't affect games. Anyway, fucking love you guys. Till next time, keep kicking ass, stay safe, and as always, never give up. Never surrender!
Never give up. Never surrender.
Yes.